Hello everyone, Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Season of Discovery and our Human Paladins leveling campaign. Thank you guys for clicking on the video and joining me today. I appreciate it, and I hope you are all doing well. As you can see, we are starting things off in Feralas today. We are going to do the Zapped Giants quest and Fuel for the Zapping, which means we are going after water elementals and giants here along the coast. After we do these ones, we'll probably go after Yeti, and then we have a couple of other things. I want to do this one over here, Freedom for All Creatures, and I want to go north and do the Giant Guardian. So yeah, we'll see how much of this we can get done today. We are not quite halfway through level 50. Pretty big milestone we hit last time. We got 10 more levels to go. And I just remembered we turned the music down last time. We were in Tanaris and it was getting kind of loud, and so I turned it down. Let me go ahead, crank it back up. Kind of don't mind that we're back to having to eat and drink occasionally because it gives me time to actually sip my coffee. Whereas when we can maintain perfect momentum, I'll go like an entire hour without drinking coffee, which is not good for me. Maybe since we're doing more one-on-one fights today, maybe we want to go with a two-hander build. Maybe that would be good for today. Let's try that. Let's switch a few things up. Let's go back to our two-handed weapon, our Kang the Decapitator. Let's change a couple of runes. These ones are staying the same. We need wrist. We're gonna go maybe to Purifying Power. No, I think we're gonna do Hammer of Wrath. Get that going again. And then we need to change pants. Back to Rebuke. And I think that's good. Pretty sure that's really all we change. Oh, you know what though? We don't have Sanctity Aura on this spec. I have 3 points. We could grab Sanctity Aura. Let's do that. This spec has 3 points. Where do I want to put these 3 points? We were going into improving Devotion Aura, but if I'm going to use Sanctity Aura, we're not going to do that. This is a tough one. Yeah, I don't really know what to do with these points. Maybe we just go into Deflection with them. I'll just go into Deflection for now. We'll look at a respec for this two-handed build. See if there's anything different we want to do with it. Let's turn Sanctity on. There we go. You know what? I feel like the kill rate's the same. I feel like the kill rate is exactly the same. I feel like it's maybe even a little bit better with the one-handed shield. Even doing single target, it feels like they're either the same or the one-handed shield is better. So yeah, maybe we won't do the two-hander for right now. Maybe we're gonna stick with this. I wonder if we could do, maybe we try doing Hammer of Wrath instead of Hammer of the Righteous. I don't know. What do you guys think? What's a good DPS rune loadout for a one-hander and a shield? I think we'll go back to this for now. Yeah, I feel like this build is straight up better and more fun to push the buttons. So I think we're just going to stick it out with this. As long as, well, I say as long as we can find one-handers, but I don't know how many more weapons we're going to need on the road to 60. This weapon is going to probably last us until 60. Unless we just happen to come across something really amazing. Or we do some of the higher end 5-mans maybe. But yeah. Turning on Sanctity Aura would be good. We found a Battlefield Destroyer of the Wolf. Well, that's cool looking. 13 agility, 13 spirit. That's a good two-hander for a hunter, melee hunter. Better zap this guy. There we go. At least we can zap him after he's already been pulled. Otherwise, we'd be in trouble. Alright, probably a good time to turn around and start heading back up the coast. We've kind of reached the end of the coastline here. We need 1 more elemental core and 4 more miniaturized residue. So we're doing pretty good. This is typically a really tough quest. The additional character power and the buff and the elixirs helps out a lot. We are due to train some abilities pretty soon. Yeah, we got level 50. I need to train level 50 still. Within that, we are going to get at least 1 new rank of Holy Light, so that's going to help out a lot. What else are we getting? Nothing else that really affects our DPS output. But a lot of healing and support stuff waiting for us to train. Alright, there we go. That's everything we need from here on the coast. Let's get back and turn this one in. And then we will head north to the Yeti area. See if we can take that on. That one's level 48, so I'm assuming the mobs will be level 47, 48. Should be pretty smooth. Although part of me wonders if we should head over to the level 47 quest first. I think we'll do the Yeti cave.
Got the best deals anywhere. Be good. Hurry back. Have a good one. Keep it real. Be good.
We'll take advantage of the vendor. Get rid of some of these green weapons that we don't need.
Hurry back.
Pop open our clams. All right. I'm going to try to clear on the outside before we go into the cave, but we're probably going to have to go into the cave. Now we also picked up a pristine Yeti hide, which I believe begins a quest. Yes, it does. There we go. Believe that's just some free experience for us. Oh, look at that. As we get deeper into the cave, there's some kind of purplish fog rising from the ground. Looks kind of old gaudy to me. Very voidy. And yeah, it's not in the rest of the cave. You have to come this far down before you start to see it. That is very interesting. The funny thing is, back in 2004, if my computer had tried to render this kind of fog, it would have melted. So it's like, this is probably an effect I never would have seen anyway back in the day, because my video settings would have been dialed down pretty drastically. You know, back in like 2005. So it's cool to investigate places and find things like this. We can't carry any more of those items. Okay. Typically, after you start a quest with a quest item, it doesn't drop any more for you. So it's a little bit weird that it's still dropping those. Oh, look at this. What are they doing back here? Somebody was back here doing some kind of rituals. You know what I mean? This looks like some kind of old god ritual thing. We have the suspicious, voidy braziers. We've got candles and skulls and books that we can't read. Looks like someone tried to play a game of tic-tac-toe and lost. And we have this purple smoke rising from the floor of the cave. So, like, obviously something's going on. I guess we're probably never going to find out exactly what it was. The piles of skulls are disturbing. I didn't know that Yeti collected skulls like this. It's a lot of dead people. All that being said, we have 9 out of 10, so we can probably start working our way towards the exit. There we go. That is 10 out of 10. Now we just gotta fight our way out. Alright, we have 4 of them on us. Maybe 5? I wasn't counting on 5. Maybe we got 5 on us now. So it's hard to say. I'm gonna pop a potion, see if that helps at all. Am I gonna have to use lay on hands? Yeah. If I want to live, I'm gonna have to. There we go. I mean, that was either 5 or 6. I kind of lost count after the first couple of respawns popped up. I think that was 5. Alright, let's get out of here, shall we? So now the plan is to head all the way out here to the eastern side of Dire Mall to check out this one. This is a chain where we have to do a couple of things for 2 Night Elf ladies. Alright, so the first thing we have to do, using the bamboo cage key, free the spirit darters from the pen. At least 6 must survive.
Watch over you.
Okay. Yeah, I think I have to go pop this open. And then they all fly out. And then they get into combat with various enemies around here, and I have to make sure 6 of them live. So I think part of this is about clearing before I pop the cage open. This can be kind of a tricky one. But yeah, I think it starts with clearing the guys out in the vicinity. And apparently Kindal here is going to help us out. That's one way to clear the camp. I didn't really expect to take on all this, but we've got them now. We've got them now, so... Luckily these guys are like level 42. If they had been higher level, we'd be in real trouble here, but... As it stands, we're gonna be just fine. And that was kind of fun. And there we go. We succeeded. Now we have 3 minutes to get back and turn this one in. Probably have to walk back the old-fashioned way. If there's anywhere we can climb out, there we go. We still got combat. I think we're in combat with every single Sprite Darter. We might be stuck in combat forever. There we go, we got them all. Okay. Now we should be able to go turn this one in, assuming nothing buggy happened with the NPCs.
How may I help? Peace be with you.
And she wants us to do a little kill quest. 12 Naturalists, 10 Raiders, and 6 Shaman. I forgot about this one. I forgot about this one. I think if we come back to the camp back here to the north, we might be able to find more raiders. Well, that was a good time to level up. So that was level 51. Let's see. We can keep going into precision. Alright, let's head back towards the quest givers. There's plenty of naturalists down that way, and we only need naturalists. And that was like primarily what the main camp was. I have to say, fighting low-level mobs on this spec is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun just to pull 6 guys, 7 guys, and kill them all. Obviously, we're only doing it because they are a low level, but still. Okay, we are done. We can go turn this one in. Alright, besides the breadcrumb to Darnassus, that's all they have for us. So now we gotta make our way back to Feathermoon Stronghold and turn in everything else that we have. Looks like we just missed the boat. That's okay. The swim is probably faster anyway. The swim from here to there is faster. If you can catch the boat leaving the island, then it's a straight shot to the dock. But when you're leaving this dock, the ship has to sail all the way around the back side of the island for some reason. So, I mean, it makes sense, but it takes a lot of time. We'll just do the swim. One thing I realized is that we have Blasted Lands questing to do now. I was trying to plot out last time what course our questing was going to take us on, and I forgot about the Blasted Lands. And right now, we, excuse me, are at a good level to do Blasted Lands. Everything here is level 50, and it's a bunch of just grindy quests, so we're going to get a ton of kill XP and a bunch of quest XP. So this might be our next stop. If we can go do Blasted Lands before we do Ungoro Crater, then we'll probably go into Ungoro Crater, level 52, maybe even level 53, depending on how much grinding we have to do here. And yeah, that's gonna, I think that's gonna smooth our way. I think the progression we talked about last time is still gonna basically be the same. But instead of sneaking right into Ungoro Crater, we're gonna have some stuff to do in Blasted Lands. That's gonna be pretty good for us, I think. And then we have to think about when we want to approach Felwood. It might be better to approach Felwood when we're like level 53. That way we can do the low level quest and the higher level quest in one visit and not have to do multiple visits. That's kind of what I would like to avoid. If possible, I would like to quest right from Fellwood right into Winterspring. So if we go there around level 53, 54, we should be able to do everything. That'll get us 55 or 56. That'll get us right into Winterspring questing. It's probably too much to hope that we can skip Plaguelands altogether, but we're going to see what we can do. The least content we can do in the Plaguelands, the better. Plaguelands, and they're very interesting aesthetically, but sometimes they can be a pain to quest in. If I had to pick one or the other, I would probably rather quest in the Eastern Plaguelands than the Western Plaguelands. But I think we kind of just have to try to do both, so we'll see.
I supply only the finest goods. See you later. Safe travels. See you around.
Alright, that is everything we're going to do here for now. We might be done here besides the completed quest. I don't think we have any more questing that I really want to take on. For now, I'm going to fly myself to Theramore because there's a Paladin trainer there. And after Theramore, I'm going to get us situated in the Eastern Kingdoms for next time, because next time we are going to be going into the Blasted Lands for some fun times over that way. So I'm going to take a break right here. Thank you guys very much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it and all the support on the series. It does mean the world to me. So take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back in Azeroth again very soon. Bye for now.